This is your entertainment ticket at www.yeticket.com. I'm Al McGhee. This is Steve Lebowitz, and this is Hap Erstein.
Hey there.
Hey, Hap, what publications you with?
I'm with PalmBeachArtsPaper.com and WJNO Radio.
And Steve, you with?
Examiner.com. I'm the West Palm Beach and Miami Movie Examiner.
Exactly. Hey, we're going to talk about the Academy Awards. In fact, we're going to talk about what we want to win, and we're going to talk about maybe what will win. So this is our annual Academy Awards special here at YourEntertainmentTicket.com. Well, first, let's talk about the first category, fellas.
What's the first category?
Best Picture.
Start with the Best Picture?
We're doing Best Picture first?
Wow.
Oh, no. Let's start off with...
let's build the suspense.
Let's go with...
Let's hit the supporting cast.
You want to go to supporting cast?
Sure.
All right, let's go. See how we're not scripted. We love this.
Yeah,
all right, let's go with supporting actor.
I think it's a slam dunk, of course. J.K. Simmons, Whiplash.
Every preliminary award has gone to J.K. Simmons, and it absolutely should. He finally got himself a meaty role. He knocks it out of the park. Goodbye to farmer insurance ads. He's going to get an Oscar for sure.
Oh, you really think he'll get an Oscar?
Absolutely. I'll bet the farm on this one.
Yeah,
man, you know what?
If there are bookies, you'd probably be 1-to-1 odds on that one.
Oh, it's worse than that. It's like 1 to 24.
It sure is, but I tell you, I hate to agree with you guys, but
you're not going
I picked him too. I picked J.K. Simmons, but I really enjoyed Ed Norton. I got him for the underdog.
Edward Norton.
Okay, Edward Norton.
Ed Norton is on the Honeymooners.
It's the actor.
Yes, but he's great. Yeah, I love the movie too. But yes, no, he's
but not this year.
All he's gonna be is a little square they have of him at when they announce the award.
Robert Duvall, gets a nomination just for showing up.
Yeah, just for showing up.
Ethan Hawke,
Well,
boy had a lot. The person who's overlooked, let me tell you, is L.A. Coltrane. Okay, the kid.
Yeah.
Everyone talks about this movie. Nobody talks about his performance.
Not at all.
6 to 18. It is the heart of the movie. Why didn't he get a nomination?
Well, maybe he should have got a nomination for leading role. Was he the lead role in that movie?
I guess you could say that.
Yeah,
right,
maybe that's why he didn't get supporting.
Well,
but he didn't get that one either.
Right.
He didn't get that one either.
Right, supporting actress.
But supporting actress. Let's go to that one. Supporting actress. Well, you got Patricia Arquette, Laura Dern, Keira Knightley, Emma Stone, and Meryl Streep.
Very promising actress, that Meryl Streep. She's going to have a future.
One day, but she's not going to win this year.
I'm afraid
no, she's not going to win it this year.
It's another slam dunk. Tell them about it, Steve.
Patricia Arquette.
She's won all the previous awards, and they've got to give Boyhood something. It's probably going to do other things. I think they're going to concentrate all their love on Patricia Arquette.
I think so too.
And you know what? If you look at the nominees, none of them really jump out at you.
Like Laura Dern and Wild. She didn't jump out with me as the mother in that film.
It's the first Keira Knightley performance I can really embrace. She's very good in that movie.
She is.
It's not her movie, but I think she gives a solid supporting performance. Emma Stone, best thing she's ever done.
Oh, no, this is not the best thing she's done. Remember, she did The Help. She was very good in The Help. And also, she was good in Spider-Man 2. When she died in Spider-Man 2, come on.
Spoiler alert.
Come on. She was very good in Spider-Man 2. Back when she died, I cried. Oh, yeah. And Meryl Streep.
You don't read comics, do you?
Yeah, I do read comics.
Okay.
I know. That's why I read them, because they were very emotional for me.
Right.
Back in the day.
There you go.
Well, okay, let's go to...
I had a little Lulu subscription.
Really? All right, now let's go to directing. You want to go there, or you want to go to actors?
Oh, we can move on to directing.
Whatever you want, Chief.
Let's go directors. All right, let's go
directing. Okay,
the nominees are for Birdman, Alejandro G. Inarritu for Birdman, and Richard Linklater for Boyhood.
Winner.
And Bennett Miller for Foxcatcher, Wes Anderson for The Grand Budapest Hotel, and Morton Tylam for The Imitation Game.
All right.
Okay, I'm going with Wes Anderson, because when I saw this film, I was thrilled. I was in awe. I said, what an imagination, what a story. I'm picking him to win this, and I feel the Academy's going to give this to him.
You're wrong.
Yes, you're wrong. Although I will say I loved Grand Budapest.
It's the best Wes Anderson movie ever made.
Yes, but the reason why I think they're going to Linklater is the accomplishment in it.
Well, shooting this for 12 years.
So yes, but going back and keeping this thing together for 12 years is just such a monumental task that he kept together and kept going with it.
It's a two-pony race. It's either going to be Linklater or Inarritu for Birdman, and just my affection for Birdman is such. I think Inarritu may get it. It's the most creative, the most original movie in the pack, and the way he makes
Birdman.
Birdman. The way he makes the camera move, like it's a 190-minute continuous shot. I think they may give it to him because it's either going to be a big night for Birdman or a big night for Boyhood.
Right. I will say this, just skipping ahead a little bit, cinematography will go to Birdman.
Well, I think actually that's where Grand Budapest Hotel is going to win.
No, I'm going to
what? So Wes Anderson, who I picked, you don't think he's going to get anything?
Doesn't have a chance in hell.
Oh, come on,
well,
man.
actually, I didn't say he wasn't going to get anything on Oscar.
Oh, come on, Grand Budapest Hotel. I will admit though, Birdman, that was very emotional for me. I thought the acting.
Grand Budapest Hotel is going to get best score.
That's all.
Best score. Musical score.
Actually, I'm going to go. Actually, I know we're jumping ahead. I'm giving him screenplay also.
Wow. It's
what?
It's possible.
He's getting it. I think he's not getting the Oscar.
But you
for
realize
directing. He's going to
jumping ahead. He's up against Birdman and Boyhood in that category.
Right.
Yeah. In fact,
but just as a screenplay goes.
Yeah.
That I think Grand Budapest Hotel is very rich and has.
It's a very clever.
It's very clever and has some great lines in it too.
Yep.
Great line. In fact, that's a segue. Let's go to writing. Let's go to the adapted screenplay.
Okay.
Nominated are American Sniper, written by Jason Hall. The Imitation Game, written by Graham Moore. Inherent Vice, written for the screen by Paul Thomas Anderson. I know what it was about.
Tell me.
It was about the drug culture. And The Theory of Everything, screenplay by Anthony McCartan. And Whiplash, written by Damien Chazelle.
I got to go with American Sniper. Mainly because of anything else. No, here's why. It's been a #1 movie for like 3 weekends in a row.
That doesn't mean anything.
No, you know what? Because it's doing it while people are voting. I really think it's just in people's minds.
I think it's a political problem. I think it's too conservative for a lot of the voters of the Academy.
You think so?
Yes.
Well, I didn't pick
the
it.
Film, but you notice how Clint Eastwood didn't get a nomination for Best Director.
Sure did not.
True.
I don't understand why.
I think it's a film that a lot of people don't like to like.
I agree with you. They don't like to like it, and that's why they're going to give it to Whiplash.
Well, it turns out you're both wrong. Watch for The Imitation Game to come up for adapted screenplay. It's interesting. It's not as strong as category as originals, which is usually the case. But I think Imitation Game has got to get something.
I love
that. They want to give it something, right?
Yeah.
And I will admit, it's a very good film.
Fabulous
film.
I would give that
a different year. It would be Cumberbatch's Oscar, but it's not going to be.
But I'm going to tell you, it's going to Whiplash because when you see that film, you're going to say to yourself, what an awesome film. At least that's what I said to myself.
It was awesome film, but to read it, which I'm sure is a still good script, right. I don't think it will hold up against the other scripts. Remember, we're talking about writing.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about. American Sniper, Imitation Game, Inherent Vice. Inherent Vice, we didn't know what that was. The Theory of Everything.
Still don't know what it is.
Still don't know what it is that you saw it. But I said I'll stick to my gun. I'm saying American Sniper mainly because it has it's in everyone's mind during voting.
No, you're absolutely right, and I cannot disagree with you on that. But I will say Whiplash.
I don't think that's so important.
All right, let's go with original screenplay.
Well, I already gave my vote.
We got Birdman, or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance, again written by Alejandro Inarritu, Nicholas Gilbone, Alexander De La Raris, and Armando Bo.
Well done, Al.
Right. Next one is Boyhood, written by Richard Linklater, Foxcatcher, written by Max Fry and Dan Furterman, The Grand Budapest Hotel, screenplay by Wes Anderson and story by Wes Anderson and Hugo Dennis, and Nightcrawler, written by Dan Gilroy.
What's doing in there?
That's not good. Well,
remember, it's the original screenplay.
It's an enjoyable film, but it's not Oscar level.
But I guess, again,
it was a very enjoyable film.
You're just talking script. I can see why the script got nominated.
Okay.
But I got to stick with this. Is where I think Wes Anderson is going to get his Oscar. I think it was a great screenplay. Like I said, very original. I read the screenplay. It reads just as smooth.
Yeah, I read some of it too.
Come on up to the podium, Richard Linklater.
Ooh!
Boyhood was mostly improvised, but then Richard Linklater crafted it, turned it into an amazing 3-hour script. He's winning.
No, again, I'm going with Grand Budapest Hotel.
All right, that's
I
really
will
great.
admit, Foxcatcher was very
I
good,
didn't like that film.
but I don't know. But Grand Budapest Hotel, Wes, you gonna get it?
Ain't happening.
All right.
Remember to thank us, Wes, because you can give him the old.
Take another drink at the bar, Wes.
All right. Now let's go to actress in a leading role. We got Marion Cotillard. Is that how you say it?
Cotillard.
Cotillard. All right.
Well, he knows French.
Felicity Jones. Julianne Moore for Still Alice. Felicity Jones, let me go back for the theory of everything. Julianne Moore for Still Alice. Rosamund Pike for Gone Girl. And Reese Witherspoon for Wild.
I like your house, Steve. I will bet you mortgage to mortgage. I'll take Julianne Moore.
I agree.
What? She seems to be the darling.
I agree.
Cannot.
I
Julianne Moore.
disagree.
She's lost 4 times previously. She is absolutely brilliant in this film. We can see inside her brain as it sort of devolves. She plays a early Alzheimer's
she's been great. She's been great in everything she does. She really is. Just,
I will admit
she's
that.
well liked by the community,
and
which is a large part of it.
She's overdue, and then there's no ignoring.
Well, I feel she's not overdue. I feel the person overdue is Rosamund Pike for Gone Girl.
Oh, please.
For Gone Girl.
She's relatively new.
No, she's not. She's been around for a long time. Remember, she was in that James Bond film.
Yeah, I remember the James Bond film.
Yeah, she was in that one. And she was in other films, too.
No, she's been around.
She's been around for a long time. She's 35 years old. I think she's 35 now.
A few years ago.
Right, but she hasn't been, up for multiple Oscars.
First nomination.
Well, she doesn't have to. She did a great performance in this film, Gone Girl.
I love
she made this movie. Not just Ben Affleck, but she made this film. She made this film. Not on me, not right now. Just got some 20s.
On this category?
I got some 20s.
Okay, I'll take it.
I'll bet I'm not going to do it on camera. I'm not going to bet on camera.
I'm with you. It's legal. We're just joking.
I say Rosamund Pike, but y'all said Julianne Moore, right? Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
A lot.
Hey, and also, as you're watching this video, you write down who we pick and see how well we do.
Yeah, leave comments and make sure you say, wow, Steven got all of them right.
All right, let's go with actor. Yeah, let's go with actor in the leading role. Steve Carell for Foxcatcher. Bradley Cooper for American Sniper. Benedict Cumberbatch for The Imitation Game. Michael Keaton, Birdman or The Expected Virtue of Ignorance. And Eddie Redmayne for The Theory of Everything.
2 years ago, the night I saw Lincoln, I said, best, Daniel Day-Lewis winning for Lincoln, even though I haven't seen it.
That was the last time you were right.
No, I wasn't. But I'm saying, as soon as I saw that, without seeing other movies, I picked him, he got it. Right. Last year, when I saw Dallas Buyers Club, Matthew McConaughey, as soon as I walked out of the movie, Matthew's winning it. There was no doubt. I
kind of said that too.
At that moment,
what did you say this year?
After I saw The Theory of Everything with Eddie Redmayne, did I say the name right?
Eddie Redmayne.
Stephen Hawking, no doubt in my mind, he's got it. Without seeing all the other categories yet, I knew he had it.
Your problem, Steve, is you're thinking that the Oscars go to people with the best performances. That's rarely the case. Michael Keaton has a great personal narrative. He did play an action hero. He did lead the sequel after the second one. He virtually left the industry. It's a great comeback. The Oscars love a comeback. They love the performance.
Yes.
The movie itself, they love. He's getting the Oscar. And
that's who I picked, too, Michael Keaton. I did have the dark horse Bradley Cooper, but I picked Michael Keaton for those reasons. And also, in that film, he really had to act. He really had to come out of himself, his shell. He really had to put more himself in this film than any other film he ever been in.
Right. Well, it is a two-horse race. Bradley Cooper, the rest are all out. I mean, it is between Eddie and Michael. I mean, basically,
and Eddie's won a lot of the preliminaries.
Right. They both have won their shares.
Michael Keaton's older. Eddie Redmayne's fairly young.
Yeah.
I think the older voters are going to go with Michael Keaton.
And what about Steve Carell? I mean, that was a good performance.
Nice
that he
nose.
Yes, that
was a good performance.
That could win makeup.
I don't think he's in the same category as the others. It was nice that he pushed himself to be in a drama. I didn't like the performance.
And what about Benedict?
He's terrific. He's going to get it one day.
Wrong year. Like I said, wrong year.
Yeah, exactly.
Wrong year.
Wrong year. But no, I'm sticking with my guns. I'm sticking to it. Hey, like I said, the last 2 years have been right. As soon as I saw it, I'm sticking to my guns.
2 out of 3 isn't bad, Steve.
But 3 out of 3 is better.
I know, right? All right. Dun, 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 dun. Here it is for Best Picture. The nominees are American Sniper, Birdman, or the Expected Virtue of Ignorance, Boyhood, The Grand Budapest Hotel, The Imitation Game, Selma, The Theory of Everything, and Whiplash. All right, go ahead.
Just like
Start
Best
off.
Director, it's a two-man race. It's
Yep.
between Birdman and Boyhood, and it's a real toss-up in my mind. I personally would love Birdman to win. I wouldn't mind in the least if Boyhood did. I'm calling Birdman.
What? Birdman? That's not on my list, but go ahead, Steve.
Not even on the list?
To win.
My number one movie of 2014 was The Grand Budapest Hotel. I love the movie. It was my favorite movie of the year. If I had a vote, I'd be voting for Grand Budapest.
Vote in the Golden Globes, you'd win.
However, as far as my pick is what's going to win, I'm picking Boyhood. Again, for the achievement, what has going on, the momentum. I think Boyhood's everyone's darling this year. I'm going to stick with Boyhood.
I bet a lot of people didn't get through that DVD, The Voters. It's a brilliant movie, but it's too long for a lot of the voters. I bet you they turned it off.
Well, I tell you what. My number one pick is not on this list. It's Captain America.
Hey.
Captain America, one of the best film of the year. Didn't get anything. So I feel
Imagine
that
the Academy overlooking Captain America.
I know, right?
It did. It got best. I think it got best makeup, and I think it got best special effects.
Yeah, it got all that.
So it wasn't.
But-
it
What did you expect it to
wasn't
get?
completely.
But what I feel they're gonna let win is American Sniper, because of what you said earlier. It's popular. It's Clint Eastwood. He didn't get nominated. They're gonna throw it in people's faces, and that's why they're gonna let it win. But my
Let it
dark,
win.
It's like this year's Ben Affleck movie. He didn't get a nomination, and Argo went.
right,
Ain't
exactly.
happening.
Yep.
Yeah.
But my dark horse film is Whiplash. Out of
These-
two,
Oh, that'd be-
both of them are
That'd
going to be.
great.
Both of them are even be mentioned. Not even if you could see
If
how
they saw the voting numbers.
the voting
yeah.
numbers, those be towards the bottom.
I agree.
nah, I don't know. And of course, my emotional one is Selma.
Well,
I mean, that movie that movie made me cry a little bit.
overlooked.
Sadly,
Yeah.
yes.
Why
Right.
didn't Ava DuVernay get a nomination for Best Director?
Tell me about it.
Why didn't David Oyelowo get a nomination for Best Actor?
I
don't know.
I think part of it they didn't get the screen. No, Paramount didn't really publicize
I
it
heard
too much.
that's
They did not. They did not.
That's a shame. They really didn't get it
They
out
didn't.
there.
And unfortunately, that's the way the
our
Academy
screening
works.
didn't come till January, and it was just that was very sad because I think it's I have to put some of the blame on Paramount for that one.
Yeah, unfortunately, I really enjoyed the film. All right, well, that's it for us. Any
Wow.
other comments before we
We
go,
didn't agree on
Steve?
much. That's great.
No, this is the year. I think this is the first time ever where a lot of the times all three of us pick a different one.
Right.
It was, sometimes two of us and then one, but almost maybe just one. We all
So,
picked all the
We
same
have
time.
$1 on
It's on the actors.
actors.
Right, Rosamund Pike, yeah.
Yeah,
But
I picked
this
Rosamund
is
Pike.
a special year.
Okay.
All many times we all pick a different one. Instead
Yeah.
of two or one or all.
Well, for us, there's no clear choice because they all were good. All these films were good too. But unfortunately, though, for these films, a lot of these films that were nominated, many people did not get to see them. How many people really get to see Boyhood? And how many people really get to
Boy,
see
now out on
the
DVD.
Yeah, but are they renting it? Go to iTunes. You'll see it's not even up there in the top 5.
What did it gross? It was very small.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
and the
small.
Imitation Game didn't gross that much either. And the Grand Budapest Hotel. Now it's on HBO.
I mean, the wonderful
We're
thing
seeing.
is,
And Whiplash, when can you find
with
that?
the larger number of Best Picture nominations, some of these smaller pictures with smaller grosses, with niche audiences, get a chance at the Best Picture,
Yeah.
get more exposure, and probably more.
Yeah, but is that fair to like Captain America, where
Nothing
many
compared to
people
Captain
said
yes,
America.
Paul,
Yeah.
Captain America.
many people saw Captain America and they enjoyed it. They plucked their money down. They let you know
There's a
that we
difference
enjoyed this
between
film.
Enjoying a movie,
And-
being
and it's in a
entertained,
niche.
and art.
It's action, niche
Oscars
action.
about art.
Listen, I love Captain
That
America.
was an art film.
Please.
Listen, I love Captain America.
Please.
Listen, I do a separate top 10 best 3D movies a year, and Captain America was my number 1 3D movie of the year.
Wow.
So for 3D movies,
For
Captain-
3D movies.
You know
Captain
what?
America was the best.
I hate 3D movies.
I love 3D movies.
I'm not a big fan anymore either, but there's
Okay.
so many a year, they warrant their own top 10 best
Fair
worst
enough.
list.
Maybe the Oscars will have a category one day.
Well, anyway, like you
Please
said, they
no.
voting for niche
Please
films.
no.
Only encourage more.
And many people did not get to see these films.
You should see
you
them.
know. And unfortunately, Whiplash, I didn't get a chance to see it until I got it on DVD. Didn't even hear about it.
I saw it in the theater.
You did?
Oh yeah.
They had a screening here?
No, I saw it in the regular movie
They
theater.
did.
But they had a screening too, but I didn't see it.
They did?
did.
God, how did that pass?
Oh,
me?
they didn't call you.
They
You were
didn't.
watching Captain America again.
Exactly. All right, I'm Al McGhee, and
Steve Lebowitz.
Hap Erstein.
hey, keep watching your entertainment ticket. We'll have more surprises for you. And also check and see how correct we are. Go to www.yeticket.com. Thank you.
You are watching YETicket.com with Al McGhee, movie reviews and interviews. This is YETicket.com, YETicket.com, your entertainment ticket.
We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. YETicket.com. We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. YETicket.com. 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 We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. YETicket.com. YETicket.com.